I just had a call with Moise. Shout out to Moise. If you guys are not watching him, check out his channel. He got a bunch of gems on there. So I've had a super quick call with him, and he's basically one of my main mentors in GA. So I basically just told him all the methods that I'm doing right now because I'm doing outreach. I told him about the method. He said, okay, cool. One of the main advice that he gave me was, okay, it's good that you're doing outreach and stuff, but try and pick one or two, preferably one method, and stick to it for at least 7 days, 1 week. Because what I'm doing now is like, I'm doing this method, then I'm doing this method, then I'm doing this method, then I'm doing this method, which is cool, but you don't get to track enough data on one thing. You gotta stick to one method, do the outreach for a while, and then move from there. So that's one of the things I was talking to him about. I was also kind of talking to him about how I kind of had this thing in the back of my head while I was thinking, okay, if I do get a client, I know what to do surface level, I feel like. And I've been going through a bunch of the modules now, and I'm gaining a bunch more confidence and knowing exactly what to do. Like today, I was going through a lot of the service delivery modules, and yeah, my confidence was definitely boosted after going through a bunch of those videos in there, just because I was thinking, okay, if I get a client, I don't want to be like kind of stuck and kind of like, okay, damn, now I need to have a call every single day so that I can set up this and that I can set up this and that I can do that. So I just told him about that, and he said, okay, yeah, that is normal, but as long as once you do your outreach, like send us the creators that you're close to booking a call with, or someone that you've got on a call. We'll look at them and we'll immediately tell you if you can make money with them. We'll go through, like, we'll see if they're a good fit. If they're a good fit and we give you the heads up and we like the green light to work with them, you know, and plus you got us working with you anyway, then you don't have to worry about that, bro. Like, we got you, you're fine. So I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, definitely still go through the modules and stuff, which I'm going to be doing anyway. So that's what's happening. And one random thing that I wanted to talk about was, if you've noticed, my views from when I was doing copywriting compared to now back to the growth operating journey, the views at copywriting was like, I was averaging like 1K, 1.2, 1.5, something like that. Now they've dropped back down to like 300, 400, 500, a couple hundred. They've like halved, at least half. And some people are like, damn, like the views, like, are you worried about the views? Like, do you think you should go back to copyright for the views? And you know what? I've always said this channel, I know a lot of people don't believe me, this channel here is just to document the journey. If I get 1 view, if I get 1 million views, if I get 1,000 views, it is what it is. I'm not trying to make 10K from YouTube. Am I monetized? Yes, I am. Do I have ads on this video? Yes, I do. But literally, that's not going to get me to 10K. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose of this is just to document the journey, show people that are looking into, you know, when I was doing copywriting, if you're looking into copywriting, this is how the journey is realistically going for me. If you're looking into growth operating and how to get growth operating, this is what the journey is looking like for me. And I know that, especially when you're in the first stages of your journey, where it's very boring, where you're just doing outreach and you don't have a client and you're not doing it and you haven't scaled up to anything yet, the views are going to drop for sure. One of the reasons why the copywriting videos were doing much better was because my very first copywriting video, well, not my first, within my first 5, was when I actually landed a client and I made £2,000. That was, I had that big, like, you could say case study. I'd had that big win. People like to see those big wins. So now that I'm back to growth operating and I don't have that big win in growth operating, it's like, it's like the views just drop. And one of the reasons I realized, I was speaking to Mahiz about this. He has a YouTube channel. And with his YouTube channel, and it's not me being cocky or anything like that, but I think I have like 1,000 more subscribers than him. And, well, not right now because the views are dropped, but when I was doing the copywriting videos, I was averaging maybe higher views than him and stuff. But he's in a much better position, even though I have more subscribers and all that, because he's making actual money with his business. He's consulting people. He has clients that he's scaled up 10, 20, 30K. And he just posts a video here and there on YouTube and stuff like that. And that's like my mentality on YouTube as well. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's not really about the views and all that. So, anyway, I was saying on my Telegram, when I get my client, and when I start scaling, and when I start, you know, when I'm able to start saying, okay, scaled my client to 10K per month, scaled my client to 30K per month, oh, I made a profit of 10K. When I start having those type of videos with those type of words and numbers in my thumbnails and titles, that's when all the views are going to come back. It's the same with copyright. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. So, with those two people that I spoke about yesterday, so I've sent over a Loom to one of them. He hasn't watched it yet. He needs to see that. I'm going to follow up with him before I go to bed today. And then the other one, I sent him my Calendly and kind of just told him that, okay, this week's a bit of a tough week just because I'm working the whole of this weekend, but I'm going to be free next week. So he's seen it, but he hasn't said anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with him as well before I go to bed too. So those are some people in my pipeline. And in terms of the copywriting client that someone was going to refer to me, he did refer them to me, but I realized he needed like SEO, email marketing, that type of stuff. And I just said, I don't think we're going to be a good fit, just because I want to focus on, first of all, getting my partner in terms of my growth partner, and then actually learning as well. So yeah, I'm going to refer the referral to someone else. So, and then what else? That's it right now, to be honest. That's it right now. Oh, something else that I spoke to Moise about, and this was quite important. And someone even popped up to me on Instagram saying this. They were like, okay, because I'm documenting every single day on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram. They were like, okay, this is good, but don't you think that when people check your profile, especially your target client, they're going to think that you're like a beginner and stuff? It's not going to really look good for you. And I was thinking that in the back of my head. So what I spoke to Moise about this, and he agreed. And if you've noticed, I've changed the last couple of days content. So I'm not going to be doing it as, okay, day 7 and, you know, I've done outreach and, you know, I'm trying to get a client, because what that does is it makes you look like you're a beginner. And when if a client's trying to work with you and they think that you're a beginner, they're going to think, oh, I don't really want to work with a beginner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to change that up. I'm just going to be doing, okay, day 7, scaling a creator from 30K. Okay, cool. And then displaying my expertise. So this is what you do for this part here. This is what you do for this part here. This is what you do for this part here. So that when they watch them, they're like, oh, okay, he knows what he's talking about. He's not really a beginner. Because I'm not saying, oh, I was doing outreach and I'm trying to learn more. You know, I'm going to cut back on that. I might mention it here and there, but I'm not going to make it like a big point in the videos. So, yeah. Because also what I want to do is I want to get some inbound lead flow as well, if that's possible. So while documenting the journey, just show my expertise, and then at the end having a call to action. I'm just saying, yo, if you're a coach, give me a DM, I can start working with you, type of thing. So yeah, that's how that's going so far. Today's day 7, and yeah, still got a bunch of work to do, but it's what it is. I feel like I'm gonna get a client pretty soon. I've got those 2 people there, and yeah, I got a bunch more. Now this weekend, I'm gonna be so real with you. This weekend, I don't know how I'm gonna do outreach, because I'm working tomorrow, starting from 7 a.m. and then I'm basically doing a whole marathon. So from 7 a.m. I'm gonna be at one location till half 2 p.m. Then from half 2 p.m. I'm gonna go to another location, work till 10, and then do a sleep-in, and then sleep-in finishes at 7 a.m. on Sunday, and then from 7 a.m. Sunday I'm going to be working till half 2 p.m. at the same location, and then I'm going to go to the other location and do from half 2 to 10 p.m. So I don't realistically think I'm going to be able to do a ton of outreach, and if I am, it's going to be on my breaks. so it's not going to be a ton of outreach. That's me keeping it real. That's how this week is looking. Yeah, so that's part of the journey, the fact that I still have a job and I still have shifts. At least I still have bills I need to be paid, you know. I don't have a career, I'm not making 10k yet, so yeah, that's part of the, I know a lot of people going through that as well, so, but that's what's happening right now. Don't think so. Yeah, that means I won't be able to make a video tomorrow or Saturday and Sunday. Should be able to make a video on Monday because I'll be back home on Monday. So part of the journey, man. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on catch you guys on probably Monday's video. Peace.